What's up, y'all? It's good, everybody. Kigity K Morning Show, July 25th. Man, a Monday, start of a brand new week. Start of a brand new week, man. Gotta thank God for that. Just keeps going, it just keeps going. Looks like I'm by myself today. Some people might come in later on, join in. You never know. But like I said, up and at 'em. Um, up and at 'em, up and at 'em. So I got a lot of things. Like I said, I've been really organizing this show. Um, I've been really organizing the show. Sorry about that. Been really organizing the show. So it's a lot of stuff to try to cram in, and we'll see how it goes. Right now, and hopefully, man, this is probably not gonna stay up. So let's see. Try that. That's probably gonna work better. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll work better. Um, let's see here. Kigity K Morning Show. What's going on, y'all? Start of a brand new week. Gotta get to them, A lot to get to. Um, like I said, it might just be me today, I don't know. But I'm here, you know what I'm saying? Here consistent, you know what I mean? It's Monday. I'm gonna try to get to as much as I can. Here, trying to see what we should start with, people. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and just start informing y'all about what's going on. Really, it's a lot, you know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna start first and foremost with the music, you know, because that's kind of the business here. That's kind of the core business that's keeping everything put together. So I'm kind of using this platform to, you know, um, try my best to really broaden the spectrum about, create a education, if you will, to what's going on. And I think you guys watched last show. If you didn't, check it out on newradio.net, nuradio.net, the morning show, or you can just go to kigsmusic.com as well, KIGGZMUSIC.com. You can also check it out there. FacebookRealTalk.com. You can check it out there. Speaking of Facebook Real Talk, that's something I'm bringing back as well. So there's a bunch of different segments here, and I can kind of lay them out. We got stocks, we got sports, we got the Cagency, we got the history of Kigs, just so you guys kind of understand the movement. We also got the current projects that I'm working on, indie artist section, sponsors, breaking news, entertainment breaking news, and Facebook Real Talk, like I just mentioned, Kigs and Hers, and also prayer and testimony. I think you see the call-in number, so just, I wanted to add that in somewhere so that way, people do understand that, we're not afraid to talk about God here. I know I'm not. So that's something at the end I would like to, if you have something you want to call in and give a testimony for, to kind of help other people get motivated that, and that helps. Sometimes when you hear what God's done for you, sometimes other people hear that and get encouraged. So, you never know who's listening to your testimony. So I want to make sure that we leave a section for that. So, I think what I want to do again is start with current projects, because that deals with me, and since no one else is here, I can kind of get that. I mean, I haven't really, as far as the music goes, I haven't really released any projects this year because of the work I've been doing with the agency, which is what I'm calling the Cagency now. Since I'm Kigity K, I thought it'd be a good play on words to go Cagency. The Cage, it's a group of people that I'm working with within this agency, is what we call the Cage. So I'm gonna be saying that a lot. And like I said, this year I haven't released any projects because I've been putting a lot of time into the Cage, and still just trying to get it off the ground. And that's really why I like this opportunity, because communication is key. Whether that's the key in the relationship, the key in the business working, the key in the friendship, the key in a partnership, the key to a merger, the key to a mentorship. It's about communication, and I'm very big on that. I'm very big on strategy. I'm very big on planning, game planning. Probably came from my background in sports, but so kids, if you're playing sports, you might not make it pro, but you can definitely take certain elements of your team sport and learn the work ethic and stay consistent with it. And so everybody might not be able to stay on that pace mentally with me. And it's not that I'm, being an a-hole, if you will. It's just that this platform will help me communicate to you to get you to understand kind of the method that I use to stay connected with, waking up every day and, just being on top of things, being organized, being able to, uh, to be efficient with your music and with whatever it is, because it is business. And like I said, the agency's been something that I've been putting a lot of time into this year, and I think that this show will help me to communicate and get people to be able to go back and watch some of the archive shows and kind of learn how to keep up and what we expect. And I think that might help the agency grow, um, you know. And so that's kind of the thing. So that is a current project. Is the agency? You see what I'm saying? That's a current project. Um, there's a lot of partners. I can say there's a lot of partners, and I've been fortunate, to have the interest from outside partners. Um, yeah, I can't even. I probably lose count to think about the amount of different companies who've expressed interest in being a part of the agency, from producers to, um, like I said, just numerous companies. Um, I don't really want to mention their names because until business is really taken care of, I don't feel like me mentioning their names has a strategic advantage to my agency. So, you know, one thing I can admit is a lot of business has been kind of loose, not really taken care of the way that I would expect. So I'm rolling, you know what I mean? I'm rolling. But right now, just finding the right fits. I know that things that independent artists need, such as visuals, film. Um, so I got a meeting actually today with Right Media Group, which is the company right now that's shooting a lot of videos for a lot of established artists such as Future, Rick Ross, J. Cole's on their resume. I think Lil Wayne as well. And like I said, I'm pretty in deep discussions with them as far as establishing some sort of partnership. They've got some artists that they're interested in being a part of the agency, The Cage, you know. So hopefully we can put something together. I don't like really mentioning a lot of stuff until it's firm, like I said, but that's currently what's going on. Um, and we're taking things to the next level, that's for sure. You know what I mean? Just getting the music sounding better, working with, as you see, I'm in a pretty good studio, so getting the music sounding better, because I also started from an underground level. And, sometimes, working within a budget, you're not able to afford the A1 type of production, if you will. Sometimes it's not within our budgets to do that, especially for funding our own projects, which is something that I've always done. So, like I said, when I do release a project, the music is going to sound 15 times better than it ever has, which is going to be scary because I've already made a lot of money from what I have done. So that's kind of what I'm currently working on. You got the call-in number. If there's any questions at any time, please call in. Um, Call in during the segment that we're talking about, if you will, that way the subjects stay kind of on point. So right now we're talking about current projects of Kigs. Let me go to something different. May as well start the Facebook Real Talk section off right now, July 25th. That's something, like I said, I actually started back in 2011 with Facebook Real Talk for the first time. Took a big break because it was just taking a lot of time, and I was really trying to make some money with the music, and obviously, like, I've been able to do that. So, like I said, so that was something that I took a break on, and now we're going back into it. But I did find a lot of those other videos. My man Kyrie is here, ladies and gentlemen. Kyrie the King. Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Well, not much, man. Just kind of getting into it. And you walked in at a good time.
Good morning, everybody.
Like I said, right now I'm getting into the Facebook Real Talk portion of it, and I know that that's definitely the fun part about it. That's the juicy part of it. You know what I'm saying? That part is just simple. What I do is I go through the timeline, and I look and I see something that's pretty interesting. Give my output on it. Give my opinion on it. That's pretty much it. Actually, you know what? I just said an interesting word. I just said I give my output on it. and that actually is incorrect. I'm supposed to say input, but it makes more sense to say output now I think about it. Something maybe we could all think about. Give my output on a situation instead of give my input. Interesting. How about I give my input when I read it, and then I give my output when I talk about it? Anyway, whatever. I'm a geek. What can I say? Digital trap guy. This looks interesting already, and I don't even know what she's talking about, but she's got a bunch of emojis in this. So maybe if I look for a bunch of emojis, I can see emotion, and we do look for emotion. So I'm gonna go ahead and read Shamika Bounce Back Queen Martin's post here. Hopefully it's interesting. Actually, it was 5 hours ago, so she was asleep, I guess. She says, why can't I just go to sleep? Like, literally, I've been laying in bed since 10 p.m. Couldn't sleep, so I took a little stroll through the hood for about 10 minutes, then came back in, took a shower, gassed up, and I still can't go. Gas. And this is every night. I just want to be normal. I'm insomnia sucks ass. Okay. Um, Sounds like you need some good, you know what? um, Simple as that. I mean, where's he at? Sounds like he can provide it for you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, wherever you at, dude, she's sending you a subliminal message. That's just my input, not my output, but maybe you need to give more of the output, if you know what I mean. Okay. Um, Shamika Bounce Back Queen Martin, you're probably not watching this, but you are on my friends list, so if you ever do see it, I might tag you in this. Maybe you can shed some light on maybe some suggestions here. 6 likes, 2 comments. Let's see who else commented on this. I'm just checking to see if y'all need anything before you go to bed, whatever. I'm looking for sleep my damn self. Okay. Well, I didn't have a problem sleeping last night. In fact, I almost slept a little too long. So, like I said, you might want to work on that. Let me see if there's anything else I can find here along this crazy timeline. Hopefully, I don't see any fights this morning. I don't like watching that. You know what I'm saying? I can go to YouTube unboxing if I want to see people getting it in, or UFC, or there's a lot of different ways. So hopefully, I don't have to see. This is definitely interesting. Matter of fact, I've seen this before. Somebody just reshared it. A stripper job fair in Atlanta. Who knew? And I'm actually going to show you the little video if you can see here. You got people handing out little resumes. Naked, if you will. Well, not naked, but they're in their little 2 pieces. That's big business out here in Atlanta. So, it makes sense. It's interesting though. I never thought I would see something like that, but I mean, they got to apply it too. I mean, just like here, we don't just want anyone coming in and sitting down and engaging. I mean, we want to kind of do a screening process, if you will. I don't see anything wrong with that. It's business, and unfortunately, I'm not able to try to make this any more juicy than what it is. Except the girls, they're pretty juicy. But as far as the story goes, like I said, it is what it is. Let me see if there's anything else. Shout out to my boy Matt Gibson doing his thing. Still playing pro basketball overseas, man. I bet you speak like 6 different languages by now. You know what I'm saying? You done been everywhere. Mook B, shout out to Mook B as always. He's always on the timeline going ham. You know what I mean? Let's see here. I see my man Kai's got his Facebook Live, so I know he's gonna get some stuff probably expressed through the scroll through. Just looking for, let me see who's gotten some likes. Let me see who's getting some interaction. Let me see who's not just sharing other videos. Let me see who's actually saying something on their own here. Not seeing much.
Yeah. Yeah. Always some interesting stuff here on the book. I mean, I don't care if it's friend stuff, some entertainer stuff.
You know what? Do you want to go to that trending joint we did before? Cause I mean,
I'm just seeing some stuff here that we could just like, even on my timeline and as well as the trending topic. Like for one, I seen this one here on my timeline. Hey, Miss Warren. Oh, matter of fact, let me share your feed so my people can catch what you're doing if they like.
all right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but other than that, man, I seen a few things on the trending topics, but this one thing on my timeline, I just thought it might be interesting to discuss it once I pull it back up, and then maybe you can I can share it with you. I can share it with you, but I'm just gonna let everybody know what's going on your timeline because I don't have them on mine yet. But good morning to all the people on my man's timeline, and hopefully y'all are tuning in and enjoying the little broadcast we putting together for you, man. So eventually y'all be able to catch this right here on new radio station at givemeyourmusic.com. Y'all can check out the Kigity K broadcast every morning from 8 to 10. We'll talk music, we'll talk current events, stuff like that. Sports, definitely sports. Hey, it's my favorite sport getting ready to come up. Y'all know what that is. It's football. Well, maybe y'all don't know what it is, but it's my favorite sport is football. I can't wait. Hey, hey, I don't care what y'all say. I'm a dirty bird through and through. Win or lose, I'm always gonna represent the A-Town Falcons, man. Hey, still miss you, Mike Vick, but we got a new team down here. Been had them for a minute, man. We got some new changes, so
I miss you too, Mike Vick.
yeah.
I wasn't even here when I was watching you, but hey, thank you though. You still gave us some awesome highlights that we all still can enjoy on YouTube.
Oh, for real.
Shout out to my man Quez Jackson. Speaking of football, multi-sport athlete that I had the pleasure of playing with in college. Basketball. I'm a basketball guy. I say I played with these. I didn't play with these guys, but we was at the same school and we was balling. You know what I'm saying? I think, man, you should have stuck to football, man, because you probably would have went further, man. We both made the same mistake, man. Played basketball, and then now we sitting here doing other things. But listen. He was a wide receiver and a point guard, man. I seen him tune in, and join us. Hopefully, he's still watching. Hopefully, stay live. Hopefully, share this, man. Man, call in, bro. You know what I'm saying? He from what, Snellville or something, from Georgia, man. And you know what I mean? So man, just good to see you, man. Good to see you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, used to play Madden all the time, kill everybody, man. I used to be the only one who can get out. I used to get at you though. You didn't kill me. Matter of fact, that shit was crazy. You never thought you'd lose to a basketball player, but see, that's why the sports segment gonna be so good, because I just know both sports, and I just got an appreciation for it. So, oh yeah, rest in peace, Danny Green. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man.
That's breaking news, if you will, in the sports world. We'll get to that later, though. I don't think we're gonna necessarily jump to sports yet. I'm gonna hold my horses, but y'all know how I am when I get to that sports. So
now I've shared this to the timeline. What's up? This is King Carl. This for the people on my timeline. You won't see my face. You gonna see Mr. Kigity K. You gonna see his face. Welcome to the Kigity K Morning Show. We'll be on New Radio real soon, every morning from 8 to 10. I just want to say what's up right now. We just practicing, just going over some things, get my man familiar with the whole process. So I just want to shout out to everybody on my timeline that might have just tuned in to see what we're doing. So let's just go on into the part where we do the Facebook timeline. And the first
Facebook Real Talk.
Facebook Real Talk. My bad. Facebook Real Talk. So that's when we just go on and see what our people are doing. Just people on our timeline. So I'm scrolling down. So the first thing I see, of course, is the Kigity K Morning Show. So that's the first thing I see. So y'all make sure y'all check us out 8 to 10. We'll be here on Facebook doing this live every morning from 8 to 10 for the next week. Then starting August 1st, you can see this young man every morning at givemeyourmusic.com or by downloading the new radio station app. Make sure you go NU Radio Station from your mobile devices app store. But going back to the timeline, shouts out to my man Slim LGN, another former new radio DJ. He him and my man Struck Supreme, they have the next Hustler Spirit going down July 28th. That's for all y'all independent artists and producers and other industry professionals that's looking for new talent. They do this event once a month. So y'all check out that Hustler Spirit. I just want to shout out Struck Supreme and Slim LGN. You know what I'm saying? Struck still over here. New radio. See you tonight,
New radio.
Struck. Yo. So just want to also want to shout out to my man Michael Lee Rue Allen and his brother, man. They out there in LA. These some cats I met from Oklahoma. Been doing a little work with them. We took a little trip down to Miami back in May. We did some shows, but these brothers stay working right now. They out in LA, turning up LA. I'm watching a little live performance from them right there doing their song out there. So shouts out to Split Personality, my man Michael Lee Rue Allen and the big brother, man. Y'all do y'all thing, man. Y'all keep it moving, man. I can't wait till y'all come back to the A. Don't forget what I told y'all going down August 27th, man. We got Shawty Low live in concert.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Y'all find out more details. And we got a little something here from the Kigity giving the youngsters a little basketball lesson. That's sports though. We're gonna move past that. We're gonna move past that. Yo, in this video, before we even got started, this video, I might have some of y'all probably already seen this on Media Takeout. It's the video, this mom, I guess disciplining her daughter. It looked like a little wild out to me though. It don't really look like discipline, folks. I mean, I don't know if there's a correct way to beat your child or incorrect way to discipline your child, but I think this is the possibly the incorrect way if you see this video. And that's the thing. I don't know who's recording it. Hold on. Hey, how you doing?
Looks like she got to defend herself.
I'm live right now on the radio,
That's
on
bad.
Facebook. What you doing?
She beating her girl.
Driving. That's what's up.
Like she beating her like she a girl off the street.
Come on through. Come on through.
She beating her like she a girl off the street.
All right.
That ain't good.
So yeah.
She needs to use a belt or something.
Right. It's like, I don't know if it's that she's just, I don't know. It just seems like she's doing a lot of, punching, and it just gets borderline. Well, could you please stop? Just don't do this. I don't know. I think
the fact that there's a video almost looks like it's preconceived. So then you can't even go with the excuse that it's just the emotion of a mother. Like you're like, did you? Oh, she's uppercutting her. This is.
Yeah, I'm not liking where this was going. This is not. I don't know. This could really be something that just takes it a little too far. I don't know. Seemed like she could have just handled it, got it over with all this long, drawn out, talking, stopping, punching, hitting. I don't know. I don't know, man. I know it's this kind of fine line between do you? Nah, I'm good.
I don't think she's free anymore. I think it's safe to say she's.
Yeah, I think she's locked up for this one. I think she could have handled this a little differently, ended this quickly, explain why she's giving her the discipline her, and then send her on to.
I'm still wondering who's filming. I mean, they may be facing some litigation as well here.
Yeah.
Because that doesn't look.
Yeah, look, probably a little too much.
Yeah, our people gotta do better.
Yeah, that's a little too much. I'm sorry, a little too much. Let me see what some of the comments, because she put a live video up, not only having sex, but also getting out of the shower with the boy in the house, embarrassing me, a little embarrassing. Yeah, daughters should not have done these things, but I mean, again, the choice of how you chose the discipline to handle it could have been done so many different ways.
So she put out a live video of having sex online or something?
This is apparently what daughter did.
Live video, not only her having sex, but also getting out of the shower with the boy at the house. Well, I mean, the leaf doesn't fall too far from the tree is what they say.
Well, I mean, that's not here to be said. I don't know anything else, so I'm not going to speculate.
Well, you mean you can look at by her method of discipline that she's not really that.
Yeah, but I'm not going to speculate on mom's moral character other than the fact that, she probably shouldn't have chose to broadcast her
right, that's what I'm saying.
Poor discipline method. Now, daughter's decision making probably got a little do that. My friend said, Miss Warren, to you, you know what I'm saying? What's up, Miss Warren? I don't know if you're watching this morning, but I understand the parent is embarrassed. But how you discipline your child is not for the world to know or see, and that's where I'm coming from. I think she's doing a little too much.
Yeah.
And Miss Warren went on to say she can expect CPS at her door, and that's Child Protective Services.
I wonder how old the girl is too, though.
Yeah. So
because she looks.
They say 16. So again, this is video that's currently on media takeout. So if y'all want to kind of take this out and weigh in, if y'all want to call in and let us know what you think, hey, let me give you the phone number that you can call in. It won't be our 44748 number. But it's a 44583-1640. You can call us and let us know what you think about the video. It's just probably something she should have not have definitely videoed if she wasn't going to take a more, PC method of disciplining her daughter.
Right. I mean, that's what's interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Hope things are looking better for you from an old friend, Miss Nicole Rock. Seemed like she was in a bad accident about a few hours ago. I know I saw the video. I'm going to back this up. Like she had a little car accident and she's in the video, I guess dealing with it. So hopefully, man, everything's all right with you, Miss Nicole Rock. Things will get better. And trying to see if anybody else got anything interesting. Oh, shout out to my, our fellow New Radio compadre, associate, partner in crime, T-Baby. She always out there. Y'all make sure y'all come holler at us this Wednesday. Westside Wednesday is every Wednesday at New Radio Station. Always free to perform for y'all indie artists. Y'all know that. If y'all don't, I just told you. And if y'all don't,
free to perform? Did this man just say free to perform?
Yeah, it's a lot of artists, man. Hey, look, and just on that real quickly, because I don't want to just run my mouth too much here, but real quickly, artists, when you see these opportunities perform and the promoters of the club ask for pay or ask you to pay to perform or some type of fee, artists, that's advertising. That's what that is. You have to look at that as advertising and budget and a promotional budget money.
Stage presence.
Yes,
working on it.
You're working on it. If you're not receiving offers to get paid to perform, it's because you don't have the demand, or you don't have the record, and that's why you're not getting the demand to get paid to perform. Now, once you have a record, guess what? You're gonna get paid to perform. But until you have a record, you need to promote your record and you need to advertise your record, market your record, and that's why you pay to perform. It's like buying a magazine ad or a commercial on television. You're promoting and advertising what it is you do. So if you have an issue, indie artists, with paying to perform, I think you should reevaluate that and look at this like you just bought an ad in XXL when you pay somebody to perform at their club. Or if you pay a promoter to perform at a venue that he was able to negotiate a situation to even allow you in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Real talk.
So, you need to just reevaluate. But again, shouts out to T-Baby. She just promoting what we do here at New Radio. $25 get you 5 days of spins. $100 to get you 30 days worth of spins here at New Radio. $25 5 days. $100 to get you 30 days of spin. If you want to find out more information, get in touch with Miss T-Baby. Get in touch with us here at New Radio. You can hit me on my Facebook, and we'll take it from there.
You heard the man. Like I said, free anything, man. You know whose types of eyes them's gonna open all of our eyes. We even mine, free. I might even have to jump up there and do a little something, Kai. Anyway,
hey man, that's what it's here for, man.
So I've got a couple of juicy things. It took me a little minute, but so here's what Sister Big Bone says. She says the worst kind of man is a man that listens to what she's been through and puts her through it again. Do y'all agree or disagree? Listen, make comments on this afterwards. We're not going to get into it now. I just thought that was something interesting that maybe on the next show somebody comment. We can kind of keep on that because I think that might have been an interesting thing. Kai, and if you hear anything, I'm going to go through another interesting one, right?
Right.
I'm going to stay away from that because that one's on spiritual. That's a little too controversial, so we leave that one alone. Here's what the guy says now. In reality, the BX kid, that's his name. In reality, it's not always men who don't know when they have someone good, but some women don't know either. Ooh. He right.
Yes, it goes both ways, I agree,
Right.
no gender has a lock on, on righteousness or goodness. I remember when I was a kid, we probably all remember that little nursery rhyme. Boys are snips and tails and puppy dog tails, and girls are sugar and spice and everything nice. Hell, you say.
Yeah.
Yeah, fellas, you have to learn the truth, don't you? You eventually learn that it ain't always true.
I mean, nice guys finish last.
Yeah, but at the same time, all girls is definitely not sugar and spice and everything nice.
And we just seen that from the video.
Yeah. And if you go through life, fellas, thinking that way, and if you go through it thinking like the guys ain't nothing but snips and tails and puppy dog tails, you're going to miss out on some real genuine dudes who got a lot of authenticity and a lot to offer you. Because you paying attention to something your girlfriend told you, something you saw on television, instead of giving this good brother an opportunity to show you.
Maybe, ladies, what's your opinion? Why don't nice guys win these days? Why don't you like the guys who go to work and bring home the bacon and don't beat you and things like that?
What's wrong with the guy
and don't call you out your name? I mean, maybe you guys can let us know some of that. And I know that once we have the Kigs and hers, I mean, she's gonna be able to let us know. But until then, I guess chime in because it's true. I mean, let's just be real here. Let's not sugarcoat. The guys who take care of their business oftentimes are the guys sitting around trying to figure out where they lady at, you know what I'm saying? And then the guys who's sitting up there, doing everything they shouldn't do, ain't never got a problem finding a woman. So, hey, make sense of that to me, ladies. Make sense of that. Anyway.
Yeah, man, that's a trip. But we gonna, hey, like
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Hey, guys, man, you stay holding your heads up, ladies, same thing. And, people find each other, you know what I mean? So when you do find each other, cherish it. That's all I can figure out. Hey man, I want to give another shout out to all my on my real talk on my Facebook timeline, man. Another little crew, man. I want to give a shout out to. I haven't had a chance to do a lot of work with these brothers yet, but they are doing big things. Y'all keep your eyes out for them. Yerk Global, big shouts out to Bam and the Yerk Global crew, man. Just amazing talent I see over there with these cats. They performed at one of my events about a month or so ago. I saw them a few months back at one of actually at the Hustler Spirit showcase that I mentioned before. These cats are talented. They got a lot of discipline, a lot of they're well organized. Shouts out to you, GT. I see you, man. I see you what you're doing, man. And you keep that crew, well oiled and tight, man. Y'all gonna go far.
Where are they from?
They from here, man. They from here, man. They got a pretty good movement, man. Another little shout out to my man Bam GT, man. He been this kind of the leader of the group, man. But he got these cats real organized, man. He got them really moving like a team. They got a lot of order, a lot of discipline, along with the good music. So I'm expecting to see even more things from them. I've been seeing them now for a couple months, and look like they're making the right choices. They doing the right things. So we'll see. Shouts out to Yerk Global.
That little picture up there. I'm not really into this police thing, but
yeah, my man Justin Z3. Producer down with Fly National. You know what I mean? Justin Z3 Haas, man. Z3, what's up with you, man? You know what I mean?
What's going on with you?
But I don't know if you up right now. You did this 15 hours ago. But he got this post up here. Y'all may have seen it. Has a line of cops. One says good cops. And there's a whole bunch of good cops. And then the one says bad cop. And he's standing there by himself. And the caption reads, if good cops aren't arresting bad cops, how the fuck are they good cops? Damn good question. I want to know too. Appreciate that one, Z3, man.
I didn't know. Is it legal to arrest a cop?
Cop just a human being too.
Okay.
Cop can get arrested. I mean, that's the problem now. People have so much mysticism and spooked out about the police. It's just a person in a pair in some clothes.
That'd be interesting.
I mean,
just to
y'all tell me if I'm wrong, but ain't a cop just a person in some different clothes? Mm-hmm. For real. That's all I see them, man. They just got on different clothes. Now, I know they've been given a certain level of authority, but they've been abusing that authority. And when you abuse that authority, you start to lose respect. And you also start to lose credibility. So what I'm saying right now, cops is losing credibility and respect. And it's the uniform. Right. It's the uniform. So if you want respect for the uniform, and if you want credibility for the uniform, good cops, you need to start dealing with your bad brother cops, man.
Something to think about, if nothing else. Definitely something to think about.
But y'all can't just sit by on the sidelines knowing these dudes effing up, and y'all got the power to do something. More power than even most of us. So y'all do something about these dirty, low down, no good
lawmaking,
law enforcement because they ain't the lawmakers. They just the law enforcers.
I want to trigger them too.
Yeah, and them lawmakers,
Because if it's not implemented in the law for another officer to arrest another officer.
No, it is. It's just a person. If you commit a crime, no matter who you are, the only people I know that got some immunity is certain level diplomats. Cops don't have no immunity from arrest. If you commit a crime, you're supposed to be arrested for that crime. Period. And
see, another thing to think about too is I'm pretty sure if you know the law, cops know how to make it more invisible. They're probably more skilled at,
Well, it's clear they be looking
you
out for each other. That's what it seems like. That's what it seems
doing
to be.
it like to where I'm gonna rob this store, or I'm gonna, they probably do it in a more discreet way.
Well, yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't think cops do the real covert, heinous, sinister type crimes that we think of all the time. Even though if we really want to investigate and look into this issue further, I'm pretty sure we can. I've been reading some reports. Yeah, I've been reading reports about some things that cops done, like raping young women in their custody, molesting children. Things like that. So, I'm not, and again, don't get me wrong. I know this is not the majority of y'all police officers out here, but the fact that one officer or anybody that's in law enforcement or who's responsible for making these laws would take this, would violate somebody, the same laws that they've been upheld to enforce and to create, but then turn right around and violate somebody, that's just jacked up. And they don't deserve to have no immunity or no nothing. They need to suffer the same penalties as anybody else, period. I'm done.
Hey, this is what's going on, man.
Yeah. But that was good noticing that little meme, man. And again, Z3, appreciate it. You know what I mean? I'm just scrolling down saying, let me go to some of the trending stuff. I did see some stuff on trending before we leave this Facebook thing alone, man. Yeah. I did see some stuff on the trending I wanted to kind of just run past you and see what you thought about this morning, though. Hey, what your trending say? I wonder if our trending say the same thing. I'm kind of curious about that.
Remember last week, I had trouble pulling up my trending.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. It's probably going to be the same way this time, but I'm going to try again. Hold on. Try to find it. But I would think trending would be the same across everybody's.
You would think.
You know what I mean? But let me go to it real quick.
All right.
Let me log into my alias Facebook account.
Okay. Well, the first thing I see.
Okay.
And this is, this is interesting. I love this band, Guns N' Roses, y'all. I don't know how many of y'all out there some big Guns N' Roses fans, but I love Guns N' Roses. Shout out to you, Mr. Axl Rose and Slash. But anyway, Guns N' Roses apparently were in New Jersey doing a concert. More than 30 arrested at rock band's concert at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. The caption says at least 30 people were taken into custody Saturday night on charges including disorderly conduct, assault, and marijuana possession. Ooh, marijuana. You know what I mean? A spokesman for the New Jersey State Police said Sunday. Okay, that's what they said. So apparently they giving people who like to listen to good music, get a little rowdy, hit a blunt, are going to jail for that. Now I don't know. Hopefully nobody destroyed.
Move to Colorado.
Yeah, move to Colorado. But hopefully nobody destroyed any property. And the only thing, but they did say there was some assault charges. So I don't know. Hopefully, nobody spent,
That's too bad.
That's too bad.
But see, what's interesting is, sounds like there was probably some Caucasians arrested.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
that's definitely breaking news.
I mean, not really. They raise hell and get into it. I'm not gonna. I've seen so many instances after college sports games and championship games that you'll see every ethnicity out there raising hell. So hey fellas, party goers, I'm gonna take that road with you. Hey man, I would have been out there probably getting turned up too on Guns N' Roses. So probably had me a little spliff lift or something in my hand too. I might would have got a little rowdy too. Rock will do that to you. If you know what I'm talking about.
They turn up for real all the time.
The rock music to get that.
They known for that.
Yeah. So but hey, I'm sorry y'all didn't get to finish the concert, man. Hopefully y'all bonded out. Another one I'm checking out here, man.
Can I chime? Oh,
yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna chime this one first because we showed him a little last time.
Yeah.
I guess Cat Williams is back in the news.
I see.
Do you see yours? Is he? Yeah. Let's check that one out.
Yeah. So Cat Williams, comedian, we all know Cat. Apparently was arrested again.
Wow.
Y'all, you know what I mean? Cat Williams.
That's crazy.
Seems like this becoming a real trend for Cat, man. I don't know. But anyway, Cat was arrested on suspicion of battery after a dispute in a Los Angeles hotel, police say. Police say Mr. Williams booked on a misdemeanor battery charge following his arrest Sunday at the Sportsman Lodge in Studio City, where a female employee reported being in an altercation with him. Hey, that's just reading a little caption. Don't know anything more about this story. But
just the fact that it's again for him.
It just seems like, maybe they might be picking on Cat.
O.J. Simpson syndrome? Too little bit too many times, we just going.
I mean, the man ain't killed nobody. And hey, according to the court of law, neither did O.J. But, so, the man ain't killed nobody. A little boy beat his ass. He basically is about the size of a child. Yeah. So, that's kind of a fair fight, if you ask me. No, nothing against your Cat, man. But you're little, dude. It's just, hey, I'm not no big, tall dude.
Yeah, but 14.
Yeah, but you're small, Cat. The Cat is the little dude you got into it. Y'all about the same size. I'm sorry, Cat, but hey, man, Cat, I don't know what's going on with you, bro, but
I think he just needs the right prescriptions and to stay consistent with them.
I'm gonna go business, and I'm gonna say, Cat, you might need to get another business manager or agent. I don't know, bro.
He probably manages himself,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does, but you might want to get you some different people, man.
He's not gonna listen.
Who probably not gonna just yes everything you say. I don't know what the hell going on, but
something ain't right.
You might want to get you some different people in your corner, man, who ain't just okaying and yowza balls and everything you want to do. I don't know.
Too much on the drugs.
Yeah, man.
Those drugs are serious.
Hey, another one I just saw here, man. Moving forward. My favorite guy, man. This is one of my favorite guys. I'm gonna have some fun with Gucci Goo-Wop had his first concert, major concert, here in Atlanta this past Friday at the Fox Theater. The same day his new album was released. Man, Gucci just got out.
Soaking it up.
See, hey, Gucci man, I'm gonna see you soon. Gucci Mane did a show called Gucci Mane and Friends at the Fox Theater. I heard a couple of my friends, had went to that show and they said, of course, it was epic, it was classic to go out there and see Gucci do his thing. So I wasn't able to make it, but hey, man, Gucci is glad to see you back, man. You know what I'm saying? We talked about you a little bit last week, but hey, doing your thing in the A, man.
He out here doing it.
Yeah, man.
Mad love.
Yeah, man.
OG status.
OG Gucci.
You did.
No doubt, man. Goo-Wop. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, man, I see the only other story I see is probably one of these oldie. This for all the old people out here. This one for all my people born in the 70s, late 60s. Maybe, you wouldn't remember. So this for all my folk born in the 60s and 70s, man. And, remember this actress who used to play Wonder Woman on this show that came on in the 70s, late 80s called Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman, y'all, Linda Carter is 65 years old. For all y'all people remember growing up watching Wonder Woman on. She ain't that much of a wonder no more, y'all. I'm pretty sure. But as a kid, we thought Miss Linda Carter was the ish.
So she OG too?
She's an OG now. It would be interesting if somebody got a picture and they want to show us what Miss Wonder Woman Linda Carter looks like today on her 65th birthday. Y'all put that on one of our timelines. Let us see what Miss Linda Carter is looking like right now.
She's probably reposting ones from back then. You know how it goes. You know how after that certain age, you just got to keep reposting the same.
The same picture. Yeah. Say she ain't putting out no 65-year-old pictures. It ain't none over today. Well, hey, happy birthday, Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say, man. I think that's about it, man. Oh, no. One more. This one more, man. Let me get this one
more. Let's get it.
I thought it was just kind of hilarious. Can you read that? I'm going to let you read this one, man.
All right. Let's get it.
I'm sorry.
Hold on, I already read part of it, but I'm going to... Listen, all right. Malik Obama, half-brother of President Obama, says he supports Donald Trump.
Forgive me, y'all.
Malik? Wow. You support Donald Trump, huh? Let me see if I can read this. Donald Trump, he says, I like Donald Trump because he speaks from the heart. Obama, who plans to vote for Trump, told the New York Post, I would like to meet him. Trump acknowledged Obama's support in a what?
In a tweet.
In a tweet
Sunday.
Sunday.
Oh wow.
Is this real? It must be, right? Is it how legit is these trending topics on Facebook? Can you click on that?
Let's click on this one and find out how legit this is.
Yeah,
First thing, I didn't even know Obama had a brother.
Right, and then he's got a dashiki on and all that.
You know, I didn't know
This
that.
might be something the Trump campaign, them sponsored ads and stuff like that.
Well,
I'm just not sure how much.
I don't even know. Yeah, here it is. I guess this is him, and and this is another. I don't know the source of this ad.
Yeah, he's got the dashiki thing going on.
I don't know.
Well, maybe you guys do some research for us.
I seen the New York Post. This is the credible. I got Fox News reported it, and again, this is
Fox
Obama's.
News is known for being racist in a lot of their.
But even Dr. Farrah Gray is reporting that his brother. So between the New York Post, Fox News, and another, I could say I guess this.
I gotta verify. I gotta double verify them with Fox News.
Yeah, well, like I said, you got the Post doing it. I think you can say, and you got other people like I say, Farrah Gray exposing this as well. So I think it's safe to say that this is actually a true story, and it's just very.
Who's to say that he's actually really his brother? I mean, he could just be some African dude.
I mean, that's why I wouldn't speculate that far. I don't do that. I'm not going because you know what I'm saying, because it's just too much. I mean, I've been a journalist, and I know good and well New York Post isn't going to grab somebody that speculates.
So they're pretty credible.
Hey. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to go that far out, man. I'm going to do my research before I make statements like that one. You know what I mean? Because like what I'm saying, if this said Cuckoo Coco News information source, then I'd be stripping something. But the fact that you got Fox News, Donald Trump, and a very respected individual in Dr. Farrah Gray all reporting this, I'm going to indicate that yes, this is indeed his brother, because we know Obama has brothers and sisters that are Kenyan that weren't raised by aren't his mother's children but are his dad's kids. So there's been information over the years about his brothers and sisters. I just didn't know of this brother Malik, but this obviously is his Kenyan brother. For those who don't know the story of that Obama's father is an African, and that he has brothers and sisters not from his white mother, but from his father's wife over in there. So
Obama's not African American. He's African.
Well, he's truly African American, like myself, who's also African American.
Not the African American that we identify with.
Well, exactly, but he's both African and American, being that his father is an African and his mother.
He's more
American.
authentic. It's almost like football, where in soccer we look at it as soccer, but really football is soccer. If you know what I'm saying, same kind of thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We play with words, and I try to stay away from too many blankets or generalizations. You know what I mean. I try to find the facts. You know what I mean. We try to find the facts. Interesting story. That his 58. I'm finding some more information. Like this is his 58-year-old brother, longtime Democrat. Says he's actually, according to this quote, he's actually disappointed in his brother's administration, and has led him to recently switch allegiance to the party of Lincoln. And this is a quote from Fox News' Michael Vincent. So, hey, let's, hey, interesting story. Hey, I'm done with it, though. Hey, to each his own. His brother ain't down for him, clearly.
Families be sometimes the worst, man. I promise.
Well, you got to remember, he wasn't raised in Kenya by his Kenyan family. He was raised in America by his American family. So, there may be some levels of animosity between him and his brothers and sisters. Who knows? But Obama, your brother, ain't supporting you, man. He ain't.
Obama saying, "Listen, my regime, I done did 2 on y'all back to back."
But to move, it's old. That's cool though. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. So I'm just checking. Hey man, hey, check this out, man. We got another thing going down. Hey, West Side Wednesday. See, Mook got us a new flyer, man. I'm digging it. I'm digging this new flyer. Mook, this thing fly, bro. Where you get this from, man?
Making them flyers,
man. I'm telling you, man.
I need some flyers for the morning show.
Hey, Mook, I hope this shot on the flyer. She gonna be there. She gonna be there. Hey, hit us up. Let us know, bro. But anyway, man, y'all check us out every week at West Side Wendy's at New Radio Station Studios. We have this performance here. We mentioned it before live and it's free to perform. I'm just checking out a new flyer I'm about to share on my timeline right now. So y'all go check that out. Oh, we got another new flyer. Hold on, I see multiple young ladies. So I'm gonna share that. Hopefully these young ladies will actually be in the building, on Wednesday.
Hey.
I think that would be nice.
Yeah.
So shouts out to the CEO, owner, boss, New Radio, Mook B. We'll see you in a little while, bro.
Yes,
hey,
sir.
man, that's about it, man. I think we done went down our timeline. We done talked about a few things, man.
Talk about a few things.
Hey, man, so what we got going on, man? What's the next move?
Well, I got a list of things here. I want to start talking about maybe little things just in the business world with stocks. Just kind of not much, but just kind of maybe touch on that a little bit.
Right.
Let's see what else. Also the Cagency, and then the history of what's going on there. Just so people can know about that. Obviously, we're still situating the Kigs and Hers portion of this thing, and who that may or may not be, what it is we're looking for. And then, like I said at the beginning, at the end, I want to kind of maybe if someone has a testimony or a prayer request, something like that. Not to get spiritual on them, but hey, I feel like, I do want to open the door for somebody who wants to give a testimony, something positive that may have happened that you kind of want to give off that energy, that energetic vibe of what happened to you good. Those are some of the things here. I think we've talked about the breaking news. We've talked about the Facebook Real Talk. Sponsors, if you want to sponsor something, hit us up. We can work something out there. We talked about a lot of indie artists, current projects that we got going on. I got a meeting today with this video crew that shoots a lot of features videos, Kai. They also shot a lot of videos for Rick Ross and J. Cole. Got a meeting with them. As a matter of fact, this afternoon. They knew the show was going on, so about noon, I might have them come by and just kind of meet about some things they're interested in joining the agency. And so I think we can maybe kind of focus on those things. Maybe, like I say, as far as stock market things go, ladies and gentlemen, I got some pretty good things going on with that. Just educating. Educating you guys about what's going on. So, like I say, if you guys got any questions, like I said, call in, leave comments. But basically, let me just start speaking a little bit about it. This is what I like to tell people. When you open a bank account, basically you may put let's say $1,000 in your bank account. If we're fortunate to be able to do that, like I said, that's the struggle for a lot of us. But if we can do that, the banks are pretty much not charging you a fee, right? And it's because they're basically making money from your money. Okay, so that's basically what's going on. So if you ever wonder why they don't charge you, $50 or they don't have a product, but yet they still have really nice buildings, really nice facilities, paying their employees. That's how they're able to do it. Okay, so and they're making about $10,000-$15,000 off of your money. So the stock market is something that allows you to do that on your own. Like I said, so shout out to Crowns Headphones CEO. Join us live. Like I said, Crowns Headphones is something that is out there right now. You see them around my neck 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my man with Crowns Headphones. CROWNZ headphones.com. Check them out, man. Like I said, we competing with Bose, we compete with Beats headphones. We're doing our thing. Like I said, we got some new designs on the way. Like I said, you can customize them. So for y'all independent artists, like I said, you wanna brand yourself, kind of like Kyrie was talking about with the advertise. You always want to advertise yourself, and what better way to do that than around your neck? Like I said, Crowns Headphones. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna join us pretty soon. So like I said, that's what that is. But back to the stock thing. What you're basically doing is you're investing in things, and you're able to make money off of your own money. So we got some programs here that can help us with that, especially with your artists that need to find ways to fund your tours, fund your expenses, fund your studio time, fund your promotions, fund your production. That's a good way to do it. So like I said, that's kind of what I do with that section. Hit us up on that. I got a lot of good things for you guys. So like I said, call in if you want to. Got a think we got Kiggs and her guest here today. So you know what I'm saying. Hopefully she comes in and kind of we get some of her input on some of those things. Um, let's see. So what else do we got here? We still ain't hit the sports section, so that's actually something that I love. So I'm kind of saving that for last a little bit. But I guess with no further ado, we can get right into the sports because I know y'all love sports. Ladies, bear with me because you know I love sports. So if you're tuning in, don't leave just because we talking about sports now. Stay with us. You know what I'm saying? What I'm gonna actually do is I want to backtrack a little bit because my show actually aired after, you know, the NBA Finals ended and the NBA playoffs. So I know this ain't new, but I just kind of want to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And talk a little noise because I've been telling people that the Cavs was going to win the finals. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James was the best player of all time, in my opinion. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all get mad at me or not. You know what I mean? Just don't have nothing to do with that, man. I've been rocking with LeBron since he was in high school. But like I said, a lot of people talk about sports being fixed. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like, oh, the games is fixed. I don't agree with that at all. You know, I just don't. I don't agree with that. I think that these guys play hard. I think it's kind of a discount to their work ethic when people say that these games are fixed. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, and I'm glad that the Cavs won, kind of shocked the world, if you will, because no one predicted that. And I know for a fact Steph Curry and Draymond Green wouldn't have lost on purpose. You're not going to pay them, you know, to sit there and lose on purpose. So, like I said, I'm glad LeBron James got his win. Like I said, you know, it solidifies his greatness. You know what I'm saying? If you go back to, you know, FacebookRealTalk.com, KigsMusic.com, look at the sports section. You know, I've actually been archiving the videos where I've been predicting these things. Like, I'm like always on point. Like, my predictions are like almost perfect. I don't remember the last time I predict something that didn't happen. So, I kind of just wanted to talk about that. I think obviously basketball's back. It's safe to say playoffs are now exciting again. We took a little bit of years off from competition, and people used to say, "Oh, well, there wasn't competition and everything like that." But now, you know, super teams is now the theme. Obviously, um, you know, teams stacking up, playing for who they want to, and things like that. Players playing for who they want to, and a lot of people don't like that. And you know, it is what it is. I'm used to it now. Um, you know, I really don't have anything to say about that. Um, you know, it is what it is. You know, I mean, if people are doing it, how do you expect other people not to? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Ray Allen, I think, is really notorious for joining power teams now. He should be the poster boy for joining power teams. I think he joined the Warriors as well. And he was the first one to join a team he lost to the next year when he joined the Heat. And I think it was playing for the Boston Celtics, Big Three, and then they got beat by the Heat. And then the next year he joined the Heat. They actually won a ring. So when Kevin Durant did what he did, it's almost like, you know, he's not the first one to do it. So uh, it is what it is. I think the Warriors are still going to lose anyway. They're going to win a lot of games, obviously, during the season. You know what I'm saying? That's obvious. But they did that this year. They broke a record for winning games this year. And so they still lost in the finals. So they're going to win a lot of games next year. Who knows? They may win another 73 games, maybe even 74. Who knows? And if they win any less, then obviously, why would I think that they're going to win the finals? I know they lost Harrison Barnes, if I'm not mistaken, Leandro Barbosa. They lost a lot of their bench. I think they lost Bogut. So they're going to need to strengthen up in the interior. They got a lot of three-point shooters. And I know KD's the kind of guy that I think that if he's not getting a lot of touches and he's not used to that, he may start to hang his head, kind of like he hung his head and let Westbrook take over his team, and now he's nothing but a role player, basically, for the Thunder. You know, he was the number 2 option, but you had other guys stepping up, you know, starting to make an impact. The younger guys were starting to take shots. You know, of course he's going to get his shots. He's 6'11". What 6'11" guy who can dribble and shoot threes is not going to get shots? Who plays 45 minutes a game, or what is that, 48 minutes? He plays the whole game. They don't take him out, so of course he's going to score 20 a game. That doesn't too much impress me. He's been doing that since he came into the league. So like I said, there's going to be a lot of challenges and hurdles that he has to adjust to. People are going to be booing him probably. You know what I'm saying? A lot more than he's used to happening. He used to be the good guy. Now he's the bad guy. How does he respond to that? How does he respond to getting bullied? How does he respond to getting, he hasn't been able to gain a pound since he's gotten in the league. So when you're able to bully the guy and keep him out of the interior, he's not just such of a guarantee that he's going to win every game. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I think the NBA's back. Another thing that's coming in the NBA now is players going home. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne Wade's back in Chicago now. Who else went home? Dwight Howard's back in Atlanta now. Obviously, LeBron James went to Cleveland. You know what I'm saying? And I know this had nothing to do with it. And, my man Chauncey Billups is retired now. Maybe I'll join you on ESPN one day. You know what I'm saying? But he came to Denver and played for us. Allen Iverson, where's he? I forget where he's from. I think he's from Virginia or something like that. So I don't think they had an NBA team. Or else when he was playing, he may have went home. Jordan went and is the GM or the part owner for the Charlotte Bobcats. So he's back home. Hey, listen. Represent your town, rep your hood, rep your city. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm always going to have something to talk about when it comes to basketball. Sports talk is basically where, listen, if you're a sponsor, if you got a sports show and you tune in, you hear about this, man, you want to put me on the panel, I'm going to always tune in, be a sports personality. It's something I always wanted to do since I was a little kid. And then kind of when I ended up getting talented myself and seeing that I could play in college and things like that, I kind of focused on that. Like, maybe I could be a pro player myself. But now that things are settling back, everything happens for a reason. God knows what's good for you. He's put me back in the seat now to where, I can kind of do that a lot. So, like I said, so that's that portion. How much time do I got left, people? I'm good. I'm doing real good on time. I'm liking the way this is going, man. I'm liking the way it's going. I'm getting comfortable. I'm getting real comfortable here. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, call in, feel free anytime. But like I said, sports, basketball, the Olympics obviously is going on. I'm really not interested in the Olympics. I'm going to just be 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't really watch too much of that. It's kind of boring to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm spoiled. I like football and basketball. And even basketball is kind of like, the competition level is kind of low. You know what I'm saying? All these blowouts and things like that don't really excite me. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But the practices, I think, are probably more entertaining than the games. And I think on YouTube they had a video of Kyrie going at Jimmy Butler. The guards were kind of going one-on-one at each other, and I would say that it had a little bit of entertainment value. Maybe they can motivate each other to play hard against each other. I think the practices, if you can somehow get a film of those, the USA practices may be actually worth watching if the guys play hard, which I think they do. I think they got a certain respect level for each other on the court. And so, like I said, you can go on my timeline beneath as well and see kind of me giving some young high school point guards and shooting guards some lessons one-on-one. That's what I like to do. I like to give back to the kids, to the youth. You know what I'm saying? I got pro talent, but I don't really like to, exert that kind of energy. I take everything serious, but I do have a lot of game I can give to young guards, basketball players. So if you're a parent, you got kids, sign them up. Go to newradio.net, NURADIO.net. Go to KigityKradio.com, KIGITYK radio.com. Go to kigsmusic.com. Click on sports. Click on register, whatever. You'll find a way to sign up. It's $99 basically. I work with your kid probably more than an hour, probably more than what you pay, just because I do this for free. I've not yet been paid a dime working with kids. Actually, I have. When I was in college, I did a college basketball camp working with kids, and they paid us for that over the summer. University of Hawaii, shout out to them. Oh yeah, shout out to my alma mater, University of Hawaii. Made it to the tournament for its first time. NCAA March Madness for the first time in the school's history. You know what I'm saying? Representing. That's pretty big time. So it makes me feel good to know that I was able to step on the court, you know what I'm saying, for a team that made it to the tournament. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to TCU, another team that I played for. Like I said, I step out, I reach out for the kids, I help the kids. I still got a lot in this tank, you know what I'm saying? So I can work with your kids, you know what I'm saying, and give you a good deal, someone who's actually been there, give them some of those pointers, some of those tricks. And one thing, then with on sports, to the youth, it's a lot harder to make it to the next level in basketball because there's only 12 roster spots compared to football where there's about 55 roster spots. And honestly speaking, if I would have been able to turn back the hands of time, I would have taken football a little bit more seriously because, I wanted to make it pro. And it was a lot harder to, go to the next level again when there's only 12 roster spots. And especially if you're under 6'5", it's going to be difficult for you. So that's just something for parents and dads to keep in mind when you have a multi-sport talent. and I know, but it's kind of a dice roll because you also got these concussions now, where it's like if you play football now they talking about concussions and things like that, memory loss. So you know, pick your poison, I guess, if you will, and that's why it is what it is. So football news. I'm not sure. Let's see. I know football season's coming up. Can anyone help me out? Call in, make a comment on there. What's your favorite team? Uh, we can maybe see what's going on with the player movement. Like I said, I'm working with the guy in the Falcons D League, Warren Green. I actually went to his game again, and he had a nice little kickoff return, made some plays. So, Derek Martin, if you're watching, I know we talked about this little agency thing. So that's a player that I might have for you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I am working on the film. I am working on the footage. So we will have that. I'm not going to mention names until we're able to present a good case. And that's another thing, youth. If you're out there playing, make sure somebody's recording your games, man, because no one wants to hear how good you are. We want to see. We want to show it. And I lead by example. I'm big on film. So make sure you got your films ready to send, and you might be able to make it to ESPN one day. You never know. You never know. So anyway, how much time we got? We got about a half hour left. Um, like I said, let's see here. Let me go to actually a commercial break. Commercial break. segment 2, July 25th. You know what I'm saying? Kigity K Radio. KigityKRadio.com. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, man, I'm so excited, man. I'm actually up now. I got my energy. You know what I'm saying? Um, I done covered all the topics that I needed to in the first segment. You know what I'm saying? So I got about, you know what I'm saying, a whole another half hour to rock out and just do me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna do. Talk about this business. You know what I'm saying? Um, Free knowledge time. Check this out. Like a lot of people, you know what I mean? Y'all artists, y'all swear y'all want to be rappers. You know what I'm saying? Y'all swear y'all want to be rappers. You think you want to be rappers, but you really don't. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really knew what it really took to do it successfully, I would say about 80% would change their minds. But don't get mad at me. I'm just giving the information. You know what I'm saying? Of what it all takes. There's so much. But see, I like challenges. Um, I was born for challenges. So this is not something that bothers me. I'm kind of in my lane when it comes to challenges. And a lot of you guys I see want easy routes, easy ways to do things and accomplish things. And it looks easy, but it's not. So I don't know. I challenged y'all to watch Straight Outta Compton. You know what I'm saying? Before y'all hit me up. You know, if you're looking for direction, you're looking for information, you're looking for knowledge on hip hop, and you ain't watched that movie or The Art of Organized Noise, kind of like Kyrie expressed to you guys, then you know it is what it is. You need to do that, cause you know you got to start somewhere, or else you're just gonna be lost. You know. You know, the agency, you know, like I said, one-stop shop. You know, there's a lot of things you need, and I try to create an affordable way to get the many things that you need accommodatable for you. I'm working on a staff of people that can help as well when I'm not available. And you know, it's just a difficult process. You know, this is not easy. None of this stuff is easy. This stuff is pretty difficult. And if I get a staff that's gonna help you guys out, because they're not gonna necessarily charge you an arm and a leg for everything they do. I have the resources now to get everything done. It's just that when I call these people's phones, it's a business and they need money. They don't work for me. You know what I'm saying? And they may do things for me that they wouldn't do for someone else, because they can already see that there's a revenue trail based on my music. So until you have that, you can't even argue the case that, you know, you can become a business partner with someone, because they're going to be wondering, well, how do I get paid? And if no one's buying your music, then, you know, you have to pay me for my time. And so through my sales, my agency has a better reputation when it comes to vendors or DJs or producers or promoters or radio hosts or different things like that. And that's why there's a strategic advantage of paying a membership fee. It's a membership is what it is. The Cage, it's a membership. And so there's a strategic advantage to doing that for you. If not, then like I said, just, you know, do your thing. Go reach for the stars. I'll be your fan if you make it. You know, I'm not asking for your money. I don't, you know, and just so you know why I started the agency, it's because when people see me doing my thing, they often ask me, like, you know, how can I be involved? Like, oh, come fuck with us and help us out and all this and that. And so, since I already know that's what's gonna happen when I go out there and do my thing, I'm almost creating a way for that to already be done for me to help you. And it's weird because when I do that, people make it seem like I'm asking for their money or I have some sort of hustle trying to get their money, which I don't. In fact, you know, it's just there because I know you're gonna ask me for the help anyway. You know what I'm saying? So now it's there. Somebody says, "Hey man, come fuck with us." I'm like, "Well, I got an agency." You know what I'm saying? Kigity Cagency. Just like the Kigity K Radio, Kigity K Morning Show, Kigity Cagency for agency. That's my agency. You know what I'm saying? You can have a meeting here. We can negotiate if it makes sense, how we can work. Other than that, I'm doing my music. I'm excited. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm on my way, you know what I'm saying, to getting $1 million deal if I ever wanted that, which I do. I just got to get my production right, you know what I'm saying, to where I have a catalog of songs that are produced to the top radio quality with the correct paperwork, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do a lot of the right paperwork with my music when I first started, so that's the only thing that hold me back now. But the fan base is there. I think I'm at 230,000 or something like that. Just every day it's growing. God's being good to me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go log in and check my stats today. I usually do that every day. I haven't been able to do that yet. See what it's looking like for me. I did just get paid, you know what I'm saying? So thank God. That's the only thing about music is that the money comes in once a month for me, you know what I'm saying? And that's, when I had a job, it was coming in, you know what I'm saying, once a week. Now it's coming in once a month. So, it's teaching me a lot. It's taught me a lot of discipline of how to budget the money, you know what I'm saying, and not just take your money and go spend it in one thing, you know what I'm saying? So, but this was that time of the month where I'm waiting for it to hit the actual bank account, hit PayPal, moved it from PayPal to my bank account. So, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, that looks good. Oh my God. Let me see if we can. Matter of fact, I'll just front cam that joint. Oh yeah. Just logged in, man. Woo. Just got paid, as you see, July 23rd. Ain't nobody playing no games. I could just leave it right here. You know what I'm saying? I could just leave it right here. I got a little less amount this time than the past, few statements. But, it's still, I like it because as you see, these are all the different statements and the time. Obviously back around this time is when I was making a lot of money every month. But this was the best time for me, as you see, 2013. So I know what it's like to have success. This is kind of, what it is, PayPal. But the fact that people are still actively buying the music is a very good thing, especially considering that, people don't really buy music anymore, but they still buy my music. So money talks, and, it's exciting. And so obviously, there's a lot of transactions going on. Right now, I'm gonna just check my daily sales real quick, just so I can see. Oh wow, what a good day right there. Okay, let me see here, 21st. So yeah, I mean, sky's the limit for where this thing can go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I'm looking at everything and things look good. I still got a lot of uncollected payments that people owe me. If anyone knows of a good lawyer, let me know. Because obviously my hands are full. with a lot of things. I'm still trying to work on songs, still put stuff out there. Haven't put anything out in a year, but yet, um, there's a lot of money that I'm hearing that I can go and retrieve. And so, if anyone knows of a good lawyer, uh, suggestions, let me know about that. Um, so we can go after some of this uncollected money that I got coming my way. But like I said, uh, this is difficult. I literally feel like music from an independent perspective is more challenging than sports was. Sports was more challenging for me. I mean, music is. It's just because it's like, how do you uh, pay for all this stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just seen what I making for my month, $960, and exclusive beats. I think people are charging like few $10,000 for. You know what I'm saying? It's just almost like, how do you do it? How do you pay for studio time? How do you pay for production? How do you pay for advertising? It's like impossible. Like, math is math and it just doesn't fit. You know what I'm saying? I just logged into my TuneCore account, and as you see, there's something sitting in there as well. That's my name. So I ain't just up here lying when I talk about, what I'm saying, the royalty thing is really coming in for real. Um, I think that, people who are business people want to attach to this because they see that, hey, let's help this guy make more. So really, I am looking for people who are interested in help me make more from what's already there. Um, you know, and that's pretty much what that is. I'm just excited and blessed to be able to do this. And until someone calls in and things like that, I'll just be talking about this process because, I mean, this is awesome. I've got this graph going with, you see the dates of songs that I'm getting played, on Spotify, um, you know, and to my delight, I'm getting a lot of spins off the song I got with Lil Boosie called My Dog. As you see right there, it's doing pretty well, and that's a song that I really too much didn't even know what was gonna happen with it. Sold the track of it, you know what I'm saying? Sold it. Okay, so that's awesome. And then, so things are going well in that angle. So like I said, when I meet with the people, Right Media Group, about video production, we're gonna be making a plan. And plus, I also got a meeting with Born, the producer from the song Laffy Taffy, and we're gonna be discussing ways to take this whole thing to the next level, take my act on the road, take my show on the road, let the people see my face. Obviously, by the radio station, I'm gonna be doing that. I'm not gonna play my songs really right now on the radio because at the end of the day, you guys can go look them up yourselves. I'm not trying to really promote my music because at the end of the day, people are already finding it. If you want to go find it, go find it. Just type Kigity K. It is what it is. I'm still trying to work on better music. I don't really feel even that strong behind some of the songs that I did do, just because I'm a perfectionist. So the fact that people are buying the stuff that I don't really even like, man, that makes me feel so excited to do better, and just amazed at thinking about what's going to happen when they actually hear some of the stuff I've been working on this year. You know what I'm saying? So, and why would I spoil the surprise by playing it right now? I don't really want to do that. Before the year's over, trust and believe, there will be a release, there will be an album out. Definitely a powerful singles, you know what I'm saying, working that out. I do got some tricks up my sleeve for y'all that I can't say right now on air, but trust me, I got some tricks up my sleeve. So, like I said, it is what it is, man. I'm looking for other winners. If you're a winner, and just respect the process. You know what I'm saying? Pay the fees that I charge to come and have a meeting with me. Then I'll listen to the music, play for some spins on New Radio. You know what I'm saying? You see New Radio logo um, in the back of me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Pay for some spins from New Radio, and we'll listen to your music. And if what they say, perform for free on Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? So come perform, whatever. It is what it is. I ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make it, I'ma see. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter to me. That's the same thing for athletes and rappers. If you want to do it, fuck with the cage. It's the cadency, man. We in the cage. Come get in the cage then. You know what I'm saying? And I can round up the troops in the cage. If you ain't in the cage, then what can I say? You in the way. If you ain't in the cage, you in the way. You dig what I'm saying? And anybody in my way, I have to remove. So like I said, but like I said, it is what it is. It's called competition. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I'm excited. Got about 10 minutes. Let's call in. You know what I'm saying? About anything that we talk about on the show. If it's something juicy, if you want to shout out, you got a birthday, whatever you want to talk about. You got a testimony. You got a question, whatever you need. I'm here for you. 404. Well, I'm not gonna say the number. Because if you don't see it on there, then I might want to delete that later on. Sometimes you might see the number, sometimes you may not. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to give out my number all the time like that. You know what I'm saying? I am kind of a private guy in certain aspects. Because I have my reasons for that. I don't feel like I need to explain myself all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I do like to communicate. Communication is huge. Life is about questions and answers. You know what I'm saying? That's what life's all about. You know what I mean? So. Let's see here, current projects. Matter of fact, let me just go to SoundCloud right quick because I'll let you guys know in on some of my, not really a secret, but I put all my rough draft songs on SoundCloud. A lot of people I find use SoundCloud for like, I don't know what y'all try to use it for. That I don't really care what y'all use it for. That's what I use it for. But I guess now it's like people think it's like a distributing way to distribute. Not for me. I've never got a dime from SoundCloud. If they pay me, that's just extra. I know that there's an app called MP3 Music that takes my music and puts it on this app on Android every time I upload something. I didn't know that. I found out through one of my homegirls. I was hanging out with her, and then she had an Android phone, and then she typed my name in there, and my name came up, and songs I never released was on that app for free and for download. And I was like, wow. Thank you for promoting me, but I didn't know you were doing that because these are my rough draft songs that I didn't really necessarily went out there. So now I kind of don't just release garbage, if you will, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? People are taking the songs and, reposting them, making an app out of it. Hey, whatever. Do what you got to do. Shout out to Mike Beats, you know what I'm saying? Did a song with him. Shout out to Hef. Shout out to Bodie, obviously. Matter of fact, when I play the song, work on with him. Let's see here. I'm not able to. Where they at? Here we go, right here, one of them. Bodie, this my artist. You know what I'm saying? This with no speakers, so just imagine what it would sound like on the system. This is from the phone, from the computer speaker. You know what I'm saying? The greatest two players, yeah. It's Kicks with two players. Kicks is two player, yeah. New cribs and new neighbors. To the hating nigga farewell. To the elevator straight to the stairwell. Hey, I'm making money payroll. No wheel, but I roll like a payroll. No wheel, Pharaoh. Make it tornado. So I make another zero. I'm a hero. I'm an angel. I'm the greatest thing. Gotta say Halo. Halo. This is something we're working on, man. Kicks is two player, yeah. New cribs and new neighbors. Trying to get me thankful. I had it in the gym to get my motherfucking well. I walked up on my friends and they turned into my haters. I must be the greatest, if not great, then I'm greater. Yeah, I say it on. Trying to get me thankful. I had it in the gym to get my motherfucking weight up. I walked up on my friends and they turned. Just a little snippet, man. I mean, songs that we working on. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff I'm sitting on. Another joint right here. So, everybody working on music, and everybody do that, man. You just gotta keep going, keep working on stuff. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, I just need to stay. I need more assistants, interns. college students, y'all still on break. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to get in the hip hop industry, then come do some of this admin work. Come do some of this administrative work. You know what I'm saying? Um, we definitely could utilize some of your services here. Uh, you see the facilities, get some things on your resume done. Learn how to mix, learn how to do some things, plugins. Auto tune plugins. I don't really use auto tune a lot, but it's nice to have. Um, Producers is always going to be able to have a job. You know what I'm saying? If you can make good beats, get out there as a producer. Producers are the new rappers now. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with wanting to be a producer. Start producing some stuff. Um, I'm gonna end the broadcast right here, but I'm gonna keep it going on the for the personality. May or may not happen.